I might get a little harder for a love letter too. Sorry, kiss. Jeremy, you fuck. 14 messages. It's because I'm praying you wrote it. I did write it. I literally just wrote that song that I sent you. I'll text you after I hop off. Yeah, this was my goal before we had started was my goal before we started was that this project, not even this project, but from this point on in my career, and it was literally a year ago this time. I remember it was Super Bowl last year when I was telling Cody and Christian, and I was like, I probably told Kisko around the same time that I don't, like, I have so much room to grow as a writer, and I don't want to be able to take the easy way out. Like a lot of people I know and myself, there's just certain things we do as writers, and we just like there's something natural to us, and we've written something a million times, and we keep reusing those lyrics or going back to that, and it's just a very, very easy thing to do. And I just let the guys know very early on that I was like, this is not, like, I want to grow as a writer. I want to tell stories in a way I've never done before, and I want to I'm just a different person now, and I want to reflect that through my writing. My bad. And yeah, the guys really held me to that. Like, Kisiko was somebody who was like, you could do better than that. And like, people don't tell me that, you know, and that's okay. Like, I think, like, people are like, yeah, like, if you like it, we like it. But he was somebody that knew that I wanted better for myself, and he knew what I had, like what issues I had with myself, and just made sure to bring the best out of me. And I really appreciate him for that, and I really appreciate the guys for that, because I just feel like I was able to go places with this that I never was before. And like, there's 4 explicit songs on this whole album. Like, all I'm talking about are like pills and like fuck, and like, you know, like it's nothing derogatory or like offensive or hurtful, because I'm just like not that person, and I really needed that to come through, you know. Not even I really needed it to come through, I just needed it to feel like me. I didn't want to make songs that were like bangers, but they were just like shitty. They're not like, there's nothing toxic on this album, because I'm just not a toxic person anymore. Like, yeah, these are the conversations Kisco and I would have like 5 in the morning, you know. Like, Intoxicated is a record about me being the one who's abused by the system and by this city and by this industry and by the things I chase, and I don't know. I feel like I grew a lot, and I hope it came through on the project. That really was a goal for me. Alright, so I just sent these chords to Kisco. I was really proud of that. I know it probably wasn't too crazy, but the same way, like, one of our goals was for me to be a better writer and better lyricist towards the end of, or like somewhere in the middle of making a love letter, that evolved to songwriting as a whole. And I really wanted to challenge myself with how I start the ideas for songs. And Kisco and I have this belief, this approach that, at least now I do, and Jeremy, I hope you are okay with me saying that this is our approach, but for it to be a good song, it should not rely on anything, like when we write these days, we strip it down to absolutely nothing. And if I can just sit here on the piano, or he can sit with me and he can play it on the guitar, and just at its core, it's a well-written song, and it's like, it's the way the chords and the melodies and the writing go hand in hand. Like, if that's a good song, then it's a good song, and then you can take it as far as you want to go with it. But I've done this before, where I lean on it to sound really cool. And when it sounds really cool, then, like, it can still be a cool song, an enjoyable song, but like at its core, like, can you strip it all the way down and it still be something special? And if I think now my approach is like, if it's not that, I don't want it. I think my best songs are the ones that, like, I can go on live and I can just play for you guys. I can, like, what did I do today? Like, I played like Smoke Signals, and I think every single song on this album I can play on the piano or on the guitar, and like that was really special to me, because the production goes fucking insane, but for it to come all the way back down. So now, when we're going into wherever we're going into, because trust me, we don't know, I just like come up with a little chord progression like that excites me, because I'm like, I didn't just go like, that's like how I've done things a lot, and like, it's cool. Some of my best songs come out of it, but someone taught me that I can go like, and just give you guys something a little more intricate and challenging, and something a little more special. That's it. Not for the sake of being complicated, but just for writing something pretty and not like dumbing it down like people who dumb down music these days. Genuinely don't, like, I'm just writing for the sake of writing these days. Like, I think for so long I've just been in album mode, and I keep working on projects, and Kisika, I know it's the same for him, but like, and same thing for Cody and Christian, but it's like, for the first time, like, I just need to be able to sit down and write a song just for the fuck of writing a song, and like, not think about, does it go on an album, and does it release as a single, and does it, and like, I'm just so wired to think that, because for the last 6 years, that's all I've been doing, last like 7 years, that's all I've been doing. So for a second, I just want to write things for me, and for the sake of just going back to making music because I love it. I remember the writer's block phase. I'm so happy to see you write yourself now. Yeah, like, I think like it's just such a mentality shift where, like, I'm sure I'll have a phase again, but now I'm like understanding myself a lot better too, where like I don't have blocks. Like, I, if anything, just have like, I'm like, oh, I'm lost and I don't know where I want to take this, or I don't know creatively what I want to do, or I don't know like what kind of sound, but like it's just writing these days for the sake of writing. Get an ambulance. Hope everyone's okay though. I feel like I've just been really fucking excited about like love always. Love letter was the most excited I've ever been making music. You know, and I've been like